먹을래? 맛있지? Hi guys, I'm Seonkyoung Longgas, and today I'm going to show you how to make plant-based Palak Paneer curry. So paneer is a type of cheese the Indian cuisine uses a lot. It actually looks like tofu, but it's a cheese. But today I'm going to make a plant-based version of a palak curry, which is a spinach curry. It is so delicious and healthy for you and super easy to make. So first off, we need some rice to eat with the curry. So I'm going to cook my basmati rice. So about a cup of basmati rice. I usually never measure my rice, but I'm doing it for you guys. And pour 1.5 cups of water. You can wash the rice if you want to. I think this is already washed and clean rice, so I'm not gonna bother myself. And just stir. Like jasmine rice, I do not wash jasmine rice because it actually washes up some of the fragrance. And it's a personal preference. If you're like I cannot eat rice that didn't wash it for yourself, okay? It's your world I'm living in. I'm not washing it. This is my world that you're living in. Okay, cover, and we are going to bring it to boil over high heat. Then stir one time, reduce the heat to medium-low, let it simmer for about 12 to 15 minutes, and then turn it off, remove from the heat, and let it sit for 10 minutes, and the rice will be done. I like cooking basmati rice or jasmine rice on the stove instead of my rice cooker because it's a pressure rice cooker. Sometimes it ruins the texture, the fluffy texture, so I like doing on the stove. So while the rice is cooking, we are going to make our palak curry. So you will need 5 cloves of garlic, just crush them. We don't have to chop them really fine. All the vegetables doesn't need to chop it fine because we are going to ground all that up in our blender. 5 cloves of garlic going into the pan, and some shallot, one large shallot or half of onion. I have some shallot, but I decided to use onion because they are such a small, tiny shallots. I'm a little lazy cooking the curry today, so I'm just gonna chop up this large onion. It's a little easier work for me. Just roughly dice them. And some ginger. We cannot make curry without any ginger. So same amount as garlic. We want half and half of garlic and ginger. So about this much. And 1 green chili. If you can find Indian spice chili, definitely go ahead and use it. But I'm just gonna use Serrano today. You can use a jalapeno if you want to. And 1 tomato. This is actually quite a big tomato, so I guess 1 large tomato or 2 small medium tomatoes. I'm gonna take the stem out. Then also cut it just roughly. It doesn't have to be perfect because, like I said, we're gonna just ground all this up. Tomato smells so good. Now turn the heat over medium-high heat, then add some oil, about 1.5 to 2 tablespoons. Season with generous amount of salt, about 1/4 teaspoon. I'm going to pass the pepper because we are going to add a lot of different spices later. So saute them until vegetables are softened. You can smell the beautiful aroma from onion, the chili, garlic, ginger, and tomato. This is definitely one of the easiest curry that you can prepare at home. My vegetables sauteing, I'm going to add 1 cup of hot water into my blender. And 1/2 cup of raw cashew. And vegetable will done sauteing while my cashew is soaking in the hot water. And since this is a plant-based version of it, we are not gonna use any cream or dairy. That's why the cashew is coming in this recipe for the nice creaminess for the curry. My vegetables are good to go. All these aromatic vegetables smell so good. They are nice and roasted. I'm going to add this into my blender. And we are going to saute our spinach. We need about 4 cups of spinach that measured by like packed in your measuring cup. Like this. Make sure you pack it, because you know when spinach cooked, they are like close to nothing. So like you feel like you cooked for army, but then it's not even enough for a baby kind of deal. Okay, this looks like a very accurate measurement for me. So in the traditional way, you usually blanch the spinach and nice and gentle and all that, but I'm too lazy for the traditional way of cooking, so this is it. I don't want to clean another pot just to blanch my spinach, you know what I mean? Just saute the spinach until it's a little wilted. You don't want to overcook the spinach for this recipe. And by the way, this is my first Indian recipe I'm sharing, and I know you guys are super excited because I'm saying Asian at home, but India is Asia too. Where's the Indian recipe? Sorry guys, I'm finally here. And I'm so excited to share with you. I'm very happy. Now let's go ahead and put this spinach into the blender. Now we are going to blend this up, but make sure you remove this little cap because this is a hot ingredients we are going to blend. So if it's all airtight, when you high speed up, the lid might escape and your kitchen will covered with spinach curry. I mean, if you want that, you can just take the chance, but I do not want that happening in my kitchen. So just like this. Cover with a towel, just in case if the curry goes all over the place again. And where is it? All right. So if you want your spinach to be not as fine as how I'm making over here, which is I prefer this way, but you might want spinach to be a little more texture or show on the curry a little more, then ground just everything else, blend just everything else before spinach really nice and fine, and then add spinach and just pulse a little bit to your desired texture. You can actually do that to control the texture of the curry. But I actually do like this smooth spinach curry personally because this is what I had in Dubai. Ooh, did I say it? Yes, I traveled to Dubai. But anyways, it's not really secret. All Instagram knows, but you don't know if you don't follow me on Instagram. So anyways, it smells so good. Okay. Now it's time for the base for this curry. So now finally we are toasting some spices. So in the pan, turn the heat back on about medium-low heat. The same pan, I haven't washed this pan yet. This is my kind of cooking. Add about tablespoon of oil. We are going to toast our spice. So here I have a chili powder, Indian chili powder. You can use any other chili powder or even paprika if you don't like spicy. And ground coriander, some turmeric, and whole cumin seeds. So this is the spice we're gonna use today. Goes into the pan. So we're gonna toast this spice first. And if your spice looks a little dry, add a little more oil. Oh, finally we are talking. Oh yes, 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 yes. Okay, into this spice mix, we are going to pour our spinach curry blend mix. You're gonna just boil like that on me? I'm wearing my pretty yellow dress. Such a mess. It's like green cheese soup. I need to wipe this off first before I do anything after. I mean before. When I did the recipe testing, I was wearing apron. I don't know why I didn't do it again because I knew I was going to do this. Not too bad. It was just a little quick wipe. Okay, turn the heat back on, about medium heat. Now we are going to season the curry with a teaspoon of salt and teaspoon of nutritional yeast for that delicious flavor for our plant-based food. Now we are going to keep this curry on warm, and what are we gonna do is cut our tofu to add into our curry. So instead of well-pressed, hard texture cheese, we are gonna use well-pressed, hard texture tofu. When you just cut it up and add it in here, nobody going to notice the difference. I promise you. Like this. So this is a 10 ounce of extra firm tofu. If you want a little more tofu, you can definitely add more or add less. I really love this. I can just eat this curry without any like tofu or cheese in it. I can just, curry itself is so delicious. But for the look, we need the tofu. I sure think I can add a little more. So, total about 15-16 ounce of tofu. So about a pound of tofu. Give and take. Make sure it's like extra firm or super extra firm tofu for the closest texture of paneer. I keep saying paneera. I don't know why I keep saying it's paneer. Sorry guys. And this curry is pretty much done. If you want to be a little extra, you can drizzle little plant-based milk or cream. Go ahead and do so, but I'm just gonna keep it simple as how I had in Dubai. Since this curry just looks super duper simple, I'm going to put a little cilantro for, garnish. Ta-da! Fluff up my rice. You could add like little oil or garlic, ginger, saffron, or cookie with vegetable stock, however you want to do. And you can serve this curry with some chutneys or any side dish that you would like to prepare with it. I understand a lot of Indians eat with their fingers, but I just can't. It's too hot. I'm gonna eat with my fork. Dude. This, like, I made many different curries before, and this is definitely one of the easiest curry to make at home, especially a curry that makes from all the way from scratch, not using the block. And it's so easy, so delicious, packed of flavor and nutrients. Yeah, it's so good for you. If you actually prefer to eat with brown rice or quinoa, go ahead and go. You can just eat however you want to eat, with some roti or naan bread. You can do however you want. It is so freaking delicious. 너니 먹을래? You wanna try, Jacob? 너는 또 다른 숟가락을 써줘야지. 그럼 안 그러면 사람들이 셋이서 같은 거 하나 다 먹었다고 뭐라 그런다. 너 원래 커리 좋아해? 인디안 커리? 아 진짜?
No, not really.
맛있지? 맛있지? Okay.
Wow.
Guys, give this video a thumbs up and try this recipe. It's so easy. 한 입 더 먹어.
Okay, okay. Oh.
맛있지.
Wow.
I actually personally really love this curry with my Korean purple rice with some whole oats that I cook in the rice. So whole oats is like kind of pop in your mouth with this curry, so add extra texture in it, which is I really, really love. But this basmati rice is fantastic too. 맛있지.
Oh, that's so good.
I know the spice level is perfect. The tofu is just perfect texture. 맛있지. Guys, give this video a thumbs up, recipe thumbs up, comment down below what you want me to cook next or what type of food that you want me to recreate with the plant-based recipe, because I've been really loving creating plant-based recipe, Asian food, Asian style. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching and we will see you next time.